Good morning. I'm very excited to be here because I've got some really cool things to talk to you about. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. My name is Jen Vasquez, the Pinterest Queen, and I help service-based female entrepreneurs go from overwhelmed to an easy, streamlined marketing strategy that includes Pinterest and repurposing content to grow their businesses when they have very little time. So if that's you, definitely listen because I will be having some good information here today. And I will be taking questions also at the end. So definitely put those questions in the comments if you do have any. So welcome everyone. Today we are discussing new features on Pinterest. I have actually 3 for you today. The first one is an oldie, but it came back, which we're all very grateful for, and that's called guided search bubbles. They are the bubbles with different colors at the top of Pinterest when you search for something, and they offer additional keyword combinations. It's really a good situation for us marketing our business. And here's 3 ways that you can use them. First, it helps with search engine optimization. Pinterest, even though it's a social media platform, it is the 3rd largest search engine out there, which is kind of exciting. And this way, Pinterest tells us what's being searched. Pinterest works on a labeling and matching system, one that they correctly label this is the way that they correctly label our pins so that our pins show up in search. That's one way you can use them. A second way that you can use them is to be able to find more keywords than you think. I like to go and do this every 3 months or so for my own Pinterest, but also my Pinterest management clients, because keywords change and you want to be using the keywords that people are typing in that search bar on Pinterest because you want them to find your content. And so looking at these search bubbles allows you to see new keyword opportunities as new searches come out because more people are searching on Pinterest. And the third way is that you can update old blogs with new keywords. And I know that's insane, but it's really good. If you have a blog post that's resonating on Google on your via Google Analytics, and or if you have some pins that are really good in terms of analytics, then you want to take that specific website and update it with new keywords. You can update blog posts anytime you want, which is amazing because then we can better rank for keywords. So making new pins also with those keywords, those new keywords, is amazing. Just ensure that they are getting what you promised on your pin by updating that blog. Meaning, if you have a certain title on an idea pin that says they're going to learn XYZ and your blog post only shows X and Y, people are going to get upset. Or people will go to your website and go back onto Pinterest, which sends a signal to Pinterest that your content isn't very good. And we don't want that because that can certainly lower your analytics very quickly. Okay. The next new feature, the second one, is that you can now download your Ideapins to share across other platforms. So starting in March and then through the course of March and into April, all users can now download and share published Ideapins on social channels, including Facebook and Instagram. These Ideapins will be downloaded as a watermarked video that stitches together all the Ideapin pages into a video, and it ends with an end card that displays your name and your username on Pinterest. Now, with Ideapin sharing and downloading, a creator's original Pinterest content can actually go even further, reaching new audiences on and off Pinterest. To share an idea pin to Facebook or Instagram stories, you're just going to select the FB stories or IG stories icon in the share menu, which will initiate a download. Once the download finishes, it will take the user to Facebook or Instagram app. In other words, it'll take me to that app with the story creation flow open and the watermarked idea pin video posted in. So it can then be edited, add stickers, text, all that kind of stuff. I like to use it to share an idea pin that's really popular right now on my Pinterest, and this way people are seeing that content and being able to A, know I have a Pinterest account, and B, be able to click on it and find out that content. Pinners can still share content also to other social media platforms. The download option provides the ability to quickly save and upload that watermarked idea pin content onto other platforms like Snapchat or TikTok. Keep in mind that even though it has the Pinterest watermark on it, the cool thing is other people can't download your content and share it as their own. It gives you credit and goes to your profile to that idea pin. So you could actually use this in my wedding photography business. I'm going to be using this to create a blog post on wedding, like top wedding insights for 2023, right? New colors or what's going to be popular. And I will use my own and other people's idea pins to embed in that blog post, because then my content's getting found, but I'm also sharing really valuable content with my brides and grooms that are getting married. Idea pins are Pinterest's native publishing format that was first introduced to creators in 2020 and rolled out globally in 2021. Idea pins are a multi-page canvas to share unique ideas, tutorials, passions with others, and I like to use them to share tips, always. They last forever, and they're a way for creators, which is you, right, to grow your audience on Pinterest. In the Pinterest Watch tab, which is like on the top of your cell phone when you're in the Pinterest app, pinners can find a full screen feed of idea pins to scroll through and engage with fresh content from brands and creators. So idea pins continue to be discoverable by anybody. Creating a pin is different. Creators on Pinterest are tastemakers. It's an environment that is deliberately engineered to feel more positive. You don't feel less than on that platform as you can on other platforms. And it's where people get inspired and bring a creator's ideas to life. That means more actionable engagement instead of vanity metrics. Ideas are discoverable instead of disappearing in a chronological feed like, places like here, right? And the last feature is Pinterest profile highlights. So Pinterest sent out an email and saying that they're not going to allow video uploads anymore because basically they are going to be offering us at some point in the future the ability to add an idea pin sort of template of our idea pins on that cover. So in the interim, of course, we want to upload a photo instead of a video because we always want to follow what Pinterest is recommending. They always tell us what we need to do well on the platform, unlike other platforms. And so this new feature actually is called Profile Highlights. With Profile Highlights, creators are able to add idea pins to the top of their profile, enabling them to show off their most engaging and immersive idea pins. So it's very similar to here on this platform where Instagram has story highlights, if you will, right on our platform. The same is going to be true for Pinterest. And you can select either the idea pins that you really want to push, right? That maybe don't have the analytics yet, but you know that they're going to lead to really great business for you. Or you can add the idea and you can add idea pins that are really resonating, that have a ton of analytics and likes and comments and things like that. And they'll appear at the very, very top of your profile. So that's one of the first things people are going to see. And by Pinterest having this profile highlights feature now, it allows us to be more in control of what we're sharing and where we want people to go. Like that client journey, we get to control it more on Pinterest with this new feature of Pinterest profile highlights. If you have any questions, I would absolutely love to answer them. And if for some reason you're watching this on a replay and you want to ask me a question, just send me a DM. I'm an open book. I'm happy to help you in any way. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.